we fell in love. You remember the time when we first met, girl. Oh, do you remember the time?
Her daughter died after a fight in her 5th grade classroom. Ashley Wright says the school failed to protect her daughter Renaya, and more than a week later still hasn't explained what happened.
Hey everyone, this is your girl Unique, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I hope you guys enjoy my content and you guys enjoy a little series I've been doing. I really like talking to you guys about things that I've watched, that I observe, topics that I are very passionate to me to talk about. And I'm glad that you guys like to hear and you guys give me feedback. And anytime I do these videos, please comment below, good or bad. Everybody deserves to have their own opinion to be spoke about and talked about. So please comment down below anytime you see one of my videos so I can respond back to you, because I like being interactive with anyone that subscribes to my channel, because I respect everybody's mindset and opinion. So let's get into this video. This video is about something that's very personal, holds very dear to me. It's about a little girl. She's from South Carolina, and she was a 5th grader, and she was being bullied repeatedly by a little girl in her classroom, and she had died 2 days later after the incident she had with the little girl. And so bullying in general is a very sensitive topic for me, because I was bullied when I was probably between 1st grade on to like in between, like fading in, fading out to high school, like 10th grade. That was like the cutoff. So I deeply understand what bullying means and how bullying can be something that you're always trying to escape from. You don't know what to do when you have a situation where someone is picking at you and you don't know why, or you don't have anyone that's backing you and supporting you and trying to step up for you. And so I totally understand about situations like bullying. And if you guys want a story time on my bullying story, please let me know in the comments section below, because I would like to talk about my bullying story, because it's now I see it as uplifting because of how much adversity I have overcame. And so let me know if you guys want that. But back to the story. They don't know the cause of death of what happened. The school board does not know what happened. All they know is that Raina, the little girl, that was her name, she got into a fight with another little girl, and they sent her to like the nurse's office, and they called her mother to report to her that her daughter had been in a fight. And so when she got to the school, she was in tubes and hooked up to machines and everything, and she had died later on after that incident, and they don't know what happened. So that's just crazy to me, that you're being bullied and you end up dying as a 5th grader. Like, damn, like that could have been me. That was the first thing I thought about. I was like, damn, that could have been me. All the other times that I've been pushed down by people, physically, mentally, like that could have been me. Either me ending my own life or somebody ending my life. So that's like scary, because it runs through my head like that. And so I really felt for this story, because like the mother is just distraught, and what the mother is describing in the video is that she's saying that the daughter was very shy, reserved. Her daughter has told her mother numerous times that this particular kid had been picking on her. And so the mother, she reported to the school and told the teachers, told the administrators about the whole incident, and they didn't do anything about it. I guess not, because the student kept on antagonizing Raina. So that, I felt like, was just like, man, this could have been prevented. This little girl could have still been alive if the teachers got involved, or the parent of the child that's bullying her got involved and took it more seriously. Because when I was in like maybe middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, I feel like that's when they took bullying more seriously. I've always felt like bullying has never been so much serious until like years now have occurred where we have social media where people are being bullied on social media. So it's not like you leave school and then it stays there. No, it follows you home. We had presentations on that dedicated to bullying when I was in middle school, and they basically were saying that like bullying can get to a point where it can be considered as a hate crime because sometimes bullying can be consist of threats. It can be consist of violence. It can consist of mental verbal abuse, and so all of those things. So it's technically a crime, and so I felt like in this situation, the school system should have took more precaution because this is an actual law and this is an actual crime. So I'm not really aware of South Carolina's laws, but as far as I'm concerned, like anything that's bullying and has resulted in a death, now this is almost a murder case, okay? This little girl allegedly killed, beat her up and led to her death. So that's a murder case. So whether the mother's going to sue the school district for not taking action on it, or it's either going to be both, where she's going to sue and she's going to go to court with the family of the child that allegedly basically killed her daughter. So this is a big mess and a big tragedy, and I pray for her mother in this situation because I would be so devastated that over a kid who was just so wrong for this. It's just like, wow, like this blows my mind because I've been in this situation before. And I just think about me being that little girl, that 5th grader. I can remember that so vividly, like it happened yesterday. And it's just sad that this little girl won't be able to grow up and be like, hey, you won't be able to pick on me anymore. You won't be able to bully me anymore. Okay, like that's not gonna happen to me anymore. And she's not gonna be able to see her life and see how strong she's became, how resilient she's become. And I want to talk more about bullying and how people antagonize you and make you feel like you're less than, but at the end of the day, it's only their own insecurities that's the reason for it. I've had people that I know in high school damn well did not like me or bully me, but they're following me on Instagram, they're watching what I do, and it's just like, why do that? Why put hatred in your heart for another person? But at the end of the day, you still want to know what they're doing. It's just, I can never understand it. There's no reason to bully another person. There's no reason to tear somebody down. I mean, my mom's always told me, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And it was just devastating that this little girl, allegedly, while it happened in the classroom, somehow they said other students had witnessed the little girl that was beating on Renaya was hitting her in the head in the classroom, and allegedly she also pushed her into a bookshelf, on which I think that was the reason for her death. She could have gotten a concussion, head injury, things like that. And according to the students, they say they witnessed they had a substitute teacher, and the substitute teacher was distracted. The substitute teacher was on his or her phone. So I mean, if that's not a reason for a lawsuit, like that's a lawsuit that they're gonna get big time. And it's just sad because in the day, like the mom doesn't want to sue. She wants her daughter to be here. She wants her daughter to be alive, and that's not gonna bring her back. So I think talking about it brings awareness to bullying and how it does happen from a young age. And I don't want to bring race into it and say, well, like, because they're not mentioning who was bullying her, whether the little girl was black, white, Latino. Like, we don't know what race she was. But to be honest with you, race has no color when it comes to bullying. Bullying comes in all different forms, different shapes. And I feel like there should be no no reason for it. I mean, I don't tolerate that stuff, and I believe anyone that bullies somebody should be held accountable for it, and they should suffer the consequences for it. And the school system failed her because this could have been easily resolved. That student that was bullying her should have been removed from the classroom or suspended or something. Some type of intervention should have happened between the students or between the parents, and that didn't happen. And look what the outcome was. A little girl died because of something that could have been prevented. So that makes me sad, and I just wanted to share this to you guys. And I'll link down the video if you want to watch it. They're going to be doing updates on the case to see if they can find the main cause of death, how she died. And I'll keep you guys updated. And thank you so much for watching. If you like more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. That'll let me know to do more videos on different topics. And make sure you comment down below. Tell me about what you think about the story, what your take on bullying is. Do you think that somebody that's bullying somebody should be held accountable for, whether it be in the court of law, addressed? Just let me know, because that's harassment. Bullying is harassment, and it shouldn't be tolerated. So let me know in the comment section, or let me know if you guys want a bullying story time, and I will definitely do that. No problem. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.
The mother of a fifth grader who died after a fight at school is disputing the prosecutor's conclusion that the fight had nothing to do with her death. An autopsy showed that 10-year-old Rainiah Wright had a rare condition that caused abnormal blood vessels in her brain. Her heartbroken mother says she also had complained to the school about bullying for years. Here's ABC's Steve Osunsami.
Parents who are demanding answers, wanting to know how this South Carolina fifth grader could lose her life after a fight at this grade school, are shocked tonight.
First, Rainiah Wright died of natural causes. Second, there was no evidence of trauma on or inside the body of Rainiah Wright that would indicate that any fight in any magnitude contributed to her death.
Authorities west of Charleston say that 10-year-old Rainiah Wright had a rare birth defect that caused her death on March 27th. It's called an AVM, or an arteriovenous malformation, where blood vessels that shouldn't grow together do and can easily burst. It is most deadly in the brain, and doctors say that's where this fifth grader suffered hers. The girl's family didn't know, but confirms that in the past 2 years, they've had to take her to the doctor 7 times because of bad headaches. The girl's mother says she still believes the death was triggered by a physical fight with a girl in class who she says has been bullying her daughter for years.
Who child is going to be next with this same girl?
Prosecutors tonight say they're not filing any charges in this case. Tom?
Steve Osunsami for us. Steve, thank you.